we go. We're back on the Lynne Hayes Freeland show, and Pastor Yule, your church is out in Duquesne. I mean, and I keep making these connections just because I'm from the Hill District, live in the Hill District, so I know the Ujamaa Collective. But what strikes me about your church in Duquesne is how unique is it to have organizations reach out to you in Duquesne and say, "Hey, we got this money, we can help you."
It's very unique. If you don't know, you'll know now. Duquesne is the least resourced community in Allegheny County.
Wow.
That's actually a fact. So we have the least amount of social service agencies. We just lost a grocery store, so for someone to reach out to us to say that, again, this opportunity exists, and it wasn't a guarantee, but just the fact that they reached out and they noticed the work that's being done. Oftentimes when you're on the outside of the inner city, and I worked in the Hill District for several years myself, you don't get that kind of attention. So for them to reach out and to see the work and to know, what's happening was amazing. But then also for the people to see. So the people, we didn't not tell folks that we got assistance with helping them because, they need to know that this money is coming from somewhere and it's also coming from a Black-led organization, right? So for them to reach out to us, it meant so much. And it also boosted the morale of the church members because, again, COVID had everybody down. So, the whole church was boosted with this opportunity and was moved to action. So just like the Ujamaa Collective, we were able to now take some of our church members who were laid off from work and to give them a few dollars to help volunteer to serve meals for the school because the school didn't have enough volunteers to serve all the parts of the community. And some of our children live 2 and 3 miles away from the school. So we opened up shop in communities to give out lunches, right? And our church was a hub for those things. So we were able to give out some assistance there. We were also able to help out with rent. I mean, there were so many layers to this issue. And that was the probably the biggest thing that POISE did is most foundations will put a stipulation on every penny that you spend. They said, as long as you're using it for COVID relief and COVID related challenges, then, the door is kind of wide open. So they left us the discretion to kind of figure out what the needs were. And I also know that was because they were moving pretty quickly. So for them to reach out to Duquesne was amazing, and it boosted the morale of our church and the entire community. I still have seniors calling me now about the meals that we provided because we paid a Black caterer to cook the food, so we did all of those things very intentionally, and we're still getting calls. They want us to provide Thanksgiving dinner. So Tracy, I think I got a few dollars left. I might need some more.
And that's the perfect way for us to wrap all this up, Tracy. Now, can folks still donate to this fund? I mean, we got about a minute and a half left. Talk me through that very quickly.
Yes, so we are still accepting donations to the fund. So far, we've raised over $1.1 million. So we're still accepting donations. You can visit our website, www.poisefoundation.org. And we are also still accepting applications to the Critical Community Needs Fund. So if you go to our website, there is a banner that says Critical Community Needs Fund, and click on it, and it will give you instructions as to how to apply.
And give us the website again. It is
www.poisefoundation.org.
Okay, and folks can still do that. So that means, Lakeisha, you got the last 20 seconds. Tell folks why they should go on there and apply.
Oh, yeah. This fund actually helped us pay the rent, even though our store wasn't open, right? Because just as homeowners, renters, folks who have commercial businesses, we still had to pay the rent. There was no rent relief. And so Tracy through POISE was able to really help us with that. And so it was amazing. So, if anybody has funds to donate, please do that. And Black-led org should definitely reach out to POISE and get support.
Now, I told her 20 seconds, right? Thank you all for joining me. Great story. So exciting, so invigorating. I cannot believe it took us this long to get your stories out, but we did. And I'm glad you were with us today. I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And I'll be back in just a minute with some closing thoughts, so don't you go away.